Welcome back for our final regular season matchup of the season. Hopefully, if this matchup goes well, we'll make playoffs. We're already 6-2, which means we're most likely going to get in no matter what, especially considering the standings from my conference. But we're going to play it as if this is our life on the line, because we play every game like it's our life is on the line. I'm excited to get into this. Let's go through. So, Penguin loss, announced today. It's all right. We're running an Assault Vest this week just because we always run 4 attacks, so why not run it anyway? I thought it'd be pretty cool to live 1 attack from something like Skeledirge or Bolivia or Brionnes. Obviously, we're not going to take an attack from something like Pidgeot anyway, but it's worth a shot. Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, Hydro Pump, you know the usual. I did actually want to run Booster Energy this week, but unfortunately, Pidgeot just barely stopped me from running that. It is what it is. Excuse me. Next up, Pelican. Pelican is a really cool matchup here. Terra Water, pretty much electric water. Stab is able to hit pretty much everything on this team really hard. And with flying, yeah, it's just great. And with Brionnes coming to pretty much every game, we wanted to have something that consistently switch in on it. And once we're Terra Watered, you can't. So, Klefki. I couldn't not bring Klefki here. I needed it per Mousehold to resist bite, and we have Rocky Helmet so that Population Bomb will kill Mousehold. So theoretically, we can switch this in on anything that's gotten some setup in Roaring Moon, Sneasler, Skeledirge, Tinkaton, Pidgeot, and restrict it with Thunder Wave. We can set up some spikes to gradually build up chip. This team does not want to stay in on for too long. And yeah. Excuse me, I'm coming down with a little bit of a sickness, so excuse me. McDavid's back. Believe it or not, I actually did not want to bring it this week, but my team gets absolutely bodied by Steam Espathra if we don't bring it. So I figured it'd be good, and again, it's also just great to switch in on things and restrict them following a death. First impression, Banded Adamant Low Kicks with Tinted Lens. Turns out it's pretty good, and we've seen the last 2 weeks that it's a really good mon. And you can't have McDavid without Draisaitl. We're going to make him Metacham this week after it doesn't come. Again, another really good matchup. Close combat, Zen Headbutt, Rock Slide, and Trailblaze. Excuse me, are able to hit pretty much everything on this team. And yeah, not much else to say here. And then finally, our final Mon Gliscor. Although I was a little bit hesitant to bring it, it is... oh my god. Sorry. It is pretty good, and we wanted to get up with some way to bring up rocks here. So it was between Gliscor and Glamora. In the end, I ended up going with Gliscor just because it can come in on Sneasler. It walls Sneasler. It does a pretty good job walling Roaring Moon. It walls Tinkaton. And despite the fact that Ice Punch exists, it also can come in on Iron Hands and kill it to some extent at lower HP. Hold on. I'm not going to change the Pokemon here. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, the defense is much higher, which is why I have Dazzling Gleam on Klefki rather than Play Rough. So that's the team for the week. Again, I've been really busy this week. I was on vacation until, like 4 hours ago. So, but again, we're going to kill it this week. Zicofool. Our last divisional matchup. You didn't see it on YouTube. That was for a reason. It did not go very well. So, we're hoping to get some kind of redemption. I'll see you when the battle starts. Peace. I'm hoping my cough isn't as bad as in the battle videos as in the prep, but let's see how this goes. So we see a few mons here that I'm really happy to see, specifically Sneasler, Spothra, and Mousehold, because we have 3 designated checks that absolutely shut them down. So I'm really happy to see them. Usually, I watched some of the battles before this. Usually, Brionnes leads, so Pelican's a good check. A good lead in response. That's probably the better term. But either way, Yeah, Iron Hands is also completely okay with me. God, every week. I think you could go through the videos of all 9 weeks, minus the one I didn't post, all 9 weeks, and find the exact point where I forgot to turn off the music. Sorry. But yeah, Iron Hands is the only thing on this team that I'm a little bit iffy about facing. So, I think it shouldn't really be able to hit me with anything, but it's important to keep in mind that Kilowatt Roll's physical defense reeks and is terrible. No, thank you. It can't touch 9 out of 10 things. So, I mean, it just gets hit. So, Drain Punch versus Tear Water does like 90%. And this thing can be Volt Absorb, right? Is it usually Volt Absorb? No, it's Cork Gate, it's Cork Drive. So, I'm gonna go ahead and Volt Switch for now. I think into Medicham, because I'm not sure how much it can really do to Medicham. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Okay, that does like half. Righty then. And that's with Thunder Punch coming out, which it absolutely won't. So. Yep. Ice Punch, good call. Now, I'm inclined to believe that it switches out here, but either way, I'm going to click Trailblaze, because if it doesn't switch out, I live a hit, and then I'm +1 speed. So, we just need to get this thing weakened down, and we got to have it. This is the biggest threat on this team for me right now. I'm not worried about Sneasler. I'm not worried about a Spathra. I'm not worried about Mousehold. I'm not worried about Brionne. Gligar, probably not. I'm not really that worried about it, but everything else, yeah, I'm iffy. I mean, I'm completely fine with it. It's really just Iron Hands. There are a lot of people watching this. And the only one I recognize is Cuppa, so. I'm very surprised to see a Spathra come, I will say. If you're not following the league that closely, Spathra is not a Terra Captain anymore, because last season I had a Spathra as a Terra Captain and it kind of went ballistic. Oh! Well, that almost killed. Well, we take those, I guess. 1 HP. Doesn't this get Mach Punch, though? No? Okay. Now, something's gonna die. I mean, we're probably gonna die. More specifically. Reveed to outspeed Mega Pidgeot at max speed, so that's faster than Sneasler. Unless Sneasler is Scarfed or something. I don't really care if a Spathra comes out and protects. I don't know how much we do to a Spathra, probably not a lot. Like 40%, yeah. Gligar. If only we had a... what's it? If only we had Ice Punch. Oh well. Yeah. I like this. I like this a lot. Because, yeah. Nice. Sorry, Brionne. Much love. Sneasler. Now, I want to be careful because I've had experiences. Now, I keep bringing up my other divisional matchup from like not too long ago, but I've had experiences where this thing comes in on a Dire Claw. I mean, not a Dire Claw. a move and it takes it well, but then it gets status. It caused me to lose the game. So it's happened, right? I'm gonna go for it. Thank you very much. I think I was poisoned from the Dire Claw. That's a little ironic. Okay. You know, I think Gligar is actually completely, yeah. We'll toxic this. I think Gligar gets, oh, it has immunity, I forgot. Oh, shit. Ooh, I might have thrown boys. Okay. Oh, shoot. Is this gonna be Mousehold? Or is it gonna be, Sneasler? I assume Mousehold, because Sneasler, I assume Mousehold. And if it's Mousehold, then we'll go Klefki. We'll flip turn into Klefki if it's Mousehold. Because Mousehold doesn't naturally outspeed. I think we flip turn either way this turn. Or it might just be extra boost for Spothra. It's hard to tell. These have they have a variety of options here in terms of what they want to bring. That was reckless of me to click Toxic there. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I thought I forgot immunity existed. But that's on me. That is the hidden ability that Gliscor gets that brings Gligar into immunity. That brings Gliscor into Poison Heal. Mousehold? Cool. Flip turn. We flip turn out into Klefki. Because Klefki's got Rocky Helmet. That's the reason the Mousehold in draft is... I was actually really excited to draft Mousehold in my first Scarlet and Violet League, but oh my gosh. It just, every week someone brings Rocky Helmet. Maybe this is a different set though, who knows. It might be Protective Pads, actually, which would be fire. I'd actually love to see that. I don't know if that blocks... I'm trying to remember if that blocks specifically Rocky Helmet, or if it blocks only the Iron Barbs. There you go. Yeah. Had to do it, Tim. I think I want to say... Yeah, I was just talking about Protective Pads. To be fair, I did have Thunder Wave ready to go. But I mean, this dies to... Oh, shoot. I threw, guys. Okay, wait, I know what we do. We go into this, we Earthquake until we die. It's okay. No worries. It kills me here. No worries. It's all fine and dandy. Okay. All right. No, it's cool. Okay. So, oh, all right. So, that might have been a bit of a miscalculation. All right. So, Iron Bundle versus Spothra. +2. Can that break a sub? Yeah. Good riddance, too. Can Pelican break a sub? It's close. I don't know if I'm willing to risk it. Oh, it outspeeds. That's awkward, isn't it? I think our chance here is to hope for our chance here is to hope for paralysis. Choke on my part. Nice. Choke on my part. I don't know why I tear it there. Hey, that was another choke. Okay, McDavid. Oh, well. It's okay. I could spend time analyzing what went wrong there, but it's okay. I mean, I, of course, should. Well, I don't know why I teared. So, yeah, it happens. I had such a good following that cleft key turn. I was in such a good spot, and I just threw it. But I think with a differential of only -3, I should be able to make playoffs with this. So in the end, it didn't matter all that much other than seeding. But yeah, it's unfortunate to take a dub, especially considering that was our second loss in divisional. But it's completely okay. We'll be back with you next week for our first playoff match. So I'll see you then. Peace.